I said before, I believe in our team. I do believe in our team. And we're going to work hard to make our team better. And I hope the players respond the right way. And it's not going to be for you. The fans, yes. Because if it was up to you, we're 6 foot under already. We're dead and buried and gone. Gone. And just because you got beat on the last play, that can't affect the next play. Or that's breaking you. Your frustration is breaking you. Just because you miss a block, or you get blocked, or you miss a tackle, or you fumble the ball. What does it take to break you?
Everything you put into it is right out in front of you. Let's go get this thing.
Well, good morning, and welcome to the Long Run with Pianoman. I'm your boy, it's me, Pianoman, live and in living color right here in the flesh. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how I do it. I'm glad to see this Thursday morning. Glad to be here on all that good stuff. I'm glad to see each of you. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm tired. Working on these papers and working on discussion questions and PowerPoints and this and that and the third. And but it's all a part of it. You're trying to get to the next phase of life, to the next level of life. You know, you're just trying to get there, and it requires a lot of your time. And so, but with that being said, I knew what I signed up for when I did this and everything. I just didn't know it was just going to be that extensive. But I will say this much: the closer you get to your goal, a lot of times the harder it gets. And depending upon your professor, your teacher, however you want to list them or you name them, no two professors are the same. But what they're requiring of you is excellence. And so they're requiring excellence of you. And so my teacher, Dr. O, that's all I'm gonna call him, Dr. O, is requiring excellence. My brain had been used like this, and I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, Pianoman is tired, and those were just discussions that I was doing yesterday. But I'm trying to incorporate my discussions and my PowerPoints, so I won't have to do so much. But it didn't quite work out that way. So when I get off of here today, I got some more research I got to go do and all that good stuff. So anyway, not going to complain. Just glad to be here. Glad to be hanging around with y'all for about the next hour, and we're gonna be off to see the Wizard. Before we go any further, y'all know how Pianoman does it. Good morning, William Bryant. Roll Tide, brother. Hey, Carla Henry. What the business is? Roll Tide. You know, quit playing, girl. Like you know. Stacy, go Dogs. Good morning. What the business is, Stacy? You know, quit playing, girl. What's up, Kimberly Harmon, my sissy? What the business is? Roll Tide to you. You know what the business is. You act like you know. Hey, good morning, my producer, Mike. Good morning and Roll Tide to you. Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy. Good morning and Roll Tide to you, Stephen. Tony Canada, my friend from representing them Vols out of Tennessee. What's up, man? What's up? DSGBA4, what's up? That's my brother out of Athens representing them dogs. Yeah, man. Representing them dogs. Who else? Let me scroll on up. That's Tony. Yeah. Boy. Who else? Carla, William Bryant. I think that's going to be about it. Coach Carl, the one, the only, the legend himself, the coach. Coach, I'm still pushing for you, man, because I got a feeling now. I don't know if you like cold weather or not, but I'll put your name out there for the University of Michigan job. I got your name out there, player. I got your name out there. Good morning, Coach. Roll Tide to you. I got your name out there. Yeah. Oh, well, Y'all know what time it's getting ready to be. Y'all already know. Yeah. Here she go, everybody.
Oh my God.
Yeah, y'all know who it is. It's the honeybee. It's the honeybee herself. It is none other than Latoya. What the business is, Latoya? You know. What's up, Latoya? What's up with you? What's up with you? My friend Latoya. All right. Yeah. Now let's go back down to the bottom of the screen. Let's see what's happening here. Seems like I saw. Wait a minute now. See, I know I'm not just seeing things here now. Wait just a second. Because this chat is jumping. I hadn't even got started yet. You know the party's jumping. There she is. There's Double A. Coach Double A. What's up, Coach? Good morning. Roll Tide. What the business is, Double A. You know. Quit playing, girl. Quit playing. Act like you know. Double A, can you tell your boy tired, man? I'm tired. I'm tired in my brain. I'm tired in my brain, man. I'm tired. I thought I saw. I'm cause y'all know how I am with this chat part, especially when I first come on in the morning. I like to greet everybody. And I thought, I guess I didn't. Okay, I guess I didn't. Okay, so let me go back now. Okay, all right. So I'm caught up. All right, there we are. Y'all, it's been crazy these last 12 to 14 hours, hasn't it? It really has. It has been crazy in the world of sports this morning, especially college football. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Travelpreneur Sports. Good morning to you. Roll Tide, my brother. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I'm going to say that oh gosh, Carla Hen, super great. You know what? I got to put that on. Anitra. Good morning, Anitra. What the business is? You know. Quit playing, girl, and act like you know. Uh-oh. Did somebody say Dr. Crystal? What's up, Coach? What's up, Coach Crystal? What's up? What the business is, Coach Crystal? You know. Act like you know. Yeah, buddy. Twister, what's up, player? Good morning to you in Roll Tide. Yes. It's been super crazy. It's been super crazy in the realm of college football in these last 12 to 14 hours. Now, I told the 401k crew the other day that, and they'll tell you that I said something about that. I didn't say nothing about the situation, but I told y'all Bengals, what's up, man? What the business is, bro? What's up, player? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I told the 401k crew the other day, I said, something is off. They'll tell you I said it a few days ago. I said, I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but something is off. Something is very off. Something is very wrong. I couldn't quite grasp it. I couldn't quite, and I'm not telling y'all that I'm no prophet or anything of that nature. But when something is not right, let's go Twister right quick. When something is not right, I pretty much know it. I pretty much know I can feel. And I'll tell you this. OG Gill, man, thank you for your service. I hope you're getting better, my brother. OG Gill, hit me back and said, "Hey, is it whatever it is?" He said, "Hey, man, I just hope it passes over. If it's your health, whatever, go get checked out. This, that, and the third, and all that good stuff." And I just told him that I would go and get checked out. I said, but I felt like that something was off. I just felt, something just was not right. Good morning, Ebony. What the business is? What's the business is? What the business is, Ebony? Act like Roll Tide to you. But up, lo and behold, what's up, Double L? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Roll Tide, brother. And then up and behold, just yesterday. And good morning, Twister. What's up with you, player? Just this.
Roll Tide to you, brother. Roll Tide to you, man.
We read what has happened to Sharon Moore. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the Twister. I'm really not. But there are 2 or 3 points that I want to bring up in this. First of all, what happened to Sharon Moore is nothing new. This stuff has been going on. What's up, TP? Good morning. Good morning. Greetings to you, my brother. Listen, what happened to Sharon Moore has been happening ever since the world has been in existence. But I think that Twister, one of the things that we have to remember is that, and I'm saying this, and it's going to be sort of ingesting, but I'm being honest and being real with you as well. And that's this here. There are actually, Twister, 11 commandments. I know that we endorse 10. We know about the 10, but there are actually 11 commandments. Sharon Moore, just like a lot of us, broke the 11th commandment. Let me tell you what that 11th commandment is, Twister.
Talk to me.
Thou shalt not get caught. That's what the 11th commandment is. And all of us in this world, we have broken the 11th commandment because guess what? No matter if I saw you or not, no matter if the rest of us saw you or not, God saw you. However you want to, I'm just going to say the God of the Bible saw you. God saw you. He sees us. He sees us, Twister. He does. Nothing surprises him. Nothing gets past him. Nothing sneaks up on him. He saw us. Sharon got caught. Now, who I feel sorry for, and there are a lot of victims in this. There are a lot of victims in this. Carla, slipping is an understatement. Well, anyway, got caught slipping. Slipping is an understatement.
What's done in the dark comes to the light.
And this came to the light in more ways than one. And so, hey, good morning, Bishop. Good morning. That's it. Don't do it. You don't have to worry about getting caught. But then, Keith, the sad part about that is you got to be careful of your thoughts too. See, we don't have no room. We don't have any room to be talking about anybody. That's part of what I'm getting at. Because what happens to Sharon Moore in that particular instance also happens to us on a daily basis. As far as whatever God you want to celebrate, he sees you and he sees your thoughts. Got to remember something. Actions, Twister, come from a thought. It comes from a thought that you more or less you're acting on a thought, just thinking about it, thinking about something. Let me use it for me going to school. Going back to school was a thought. It was an idea. It was something that was in my brain, and this, that, and the third. But what I had to do, I had to act on what I was thinking about. You see what I'm saying? It don't just fall down out the sky. There are actions that go with it. And Sharon Moore, and like I said, Sharon Moore, whoever else was involved, these are thoughts and actions. Now, let's not be, and thank you, Jeff. Hey, good morning, Jeff. Roll Tide. And hold up for a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. What is it's twisted this chat jumping, man. Hold up. Here we go. Carla. There you go. And so I'm gonna get to this in just a second. And so I feel sorry for everybody involved. Now here we go. You ready for this, Twister? Let's not act like he was in this by himself. Okay?
Oh no.
Let's not act like he was just in this by himself. No, my friend. He was not.
There's more hands in that conversation.
It takes two to have a I'm gonna say it like the word in the old folks in the South, Twister. It takes two to have a conversation. They didn't say conversation. Old folks said conversation. COMBA. Conversation.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, conversation. That's what they used to say. Conversation. All that kind of stuff. And it take two. So let's not exclude Sister Girl. Okay, let's not exclude her. Let's not exclude her. She knew what the business was too. She knew, he knew, they knew. Everybody's grown in this. Everybody's grown. They knew they knew what was what. They knew what was about to happen, what could happen. And in the words of Jeff, actions speak louder than words. And these actions spoke, okay? And they spoke loud and clear. All right. I told you that I feel sorry for everybody involved. Yes, I feel sorry for his wife, his family. I feel sorry for the Michigan players, the Michigan school. Even though rivals on the football field, we are this, that, and the third. But we still have to have compassion, and we still have to have love for them as people. You see what I'm saying? But here we go. But let me tell you, let's leave that part out, and let's put what Carla's saying in. Twister, no sooner than this story broke, my phone, I'm in here trying to do my work. My phone, ding, 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 ding. I'm talking about alert after alert after alert. What's going on? I sent some stuff to the 401k crew so they could see it and this, that, and the third. And my phone has literally gone off. And I put it on silent and all that good stuff. When I got ready to go to bed and everything, I didn't even know. When I woke up this morning, my phone was still alert after alert about this. And look what Carla says this morning. The reason I put this up here is because this is what, check this out, this is what was the majority of the talk in the alerts, Twister. And Michigan trying to go after our coach.
Can I say this, Pianoman?
Go ahead, bro.
I saw this too. I saw this morning too when I woke up this morning. And I'm like, godly, we just got the problem out of Penn State because Penn State was looking for Caden the Bull. But now Michigan trying to do the same thing.
Now,
let me say this too. Now, they talk about Alabama like crap since the defeat by Georgia. And all through the season, they talk about Alabama ain't the same anymore. And I keep saying this over and over. If we so sorry and we so trash, why are you coming after our coaches? But here's the issue, and here's why Michigan going after the board. IGM. Courtney Morgan used to play football for them. They got ties there. They have ties there. Courtney Morgan was a football player in Michigan. And Coach Caden DeBoer is known for his Midwestern offense, his style from Washington, Illinois, wherever he was at. And now he's over here in Alabama. And he have connections with the Midwest offense. And Courtney Morgan, IGM of Alabama, got some ties with Michigan because he used to be a player there. So now they got rid of Mr. Moore, Coach Moore, for his little scandal, like any other coach will always have in the background. And he ain't the only coach that done these shenanigans. Most of the coaches done that. Lane Kiffin, all the rest of them. But we ain't gonna get to him. That's besides the point. But all I'm saying is they will find a reason to try to make Alabama weak and then trying to beat Alabama down. Oh, he got Alabama got a good coach. He's good. Let's go get him. And yeah, and oh my God, they got a piece of I got a lovable football player in Courtney Morgan. So that's what they're gonna use him for. They probably gonna use Courtney Morgan as the catalyst to try to see they can sweep two birds in one stone. Whoosh! Let's go get him. We got Courtney Morgan. He was our former Michigan football player, and Kane the boy is with him. Wherever Kane the boy goes, Courtney Morgan gonna go follow. So that's their little plan right now. But it's crazy to say. Everybody looking down at Alabama now every time they get defeated, but now they're still trying to go after our coaches or whoever, trying to make them stronger. So, so all I can say is, man, Kane boy, we don't know. Maybe he decided he ain't going anywhere. Courtney Morgan, I don't know. He was former Michigan Wolverine, so we don't know about that. So time will tell. Maybe at the off season, because right now we're in the middle of the playoffs and we don't got time for all that right now. Michigan just have to wait. But that's what they do. When the coaches get fired, they look at us.
Twister, I'm finna tell you this. Courtney Morgan, it will be a catalyst, but you're forgetting one other person.
Who that?
Nick Sheridan.
He was there too, was he?
Nick Sheridan was a starting quarterback.
Oh, shoot.
That's right. Nick Sheridan was a starting quarterback. He don't just have Courtney Morgan. He has Nick Sheridan. What's up, Jacory? Roll Tide to you. I saw someone else that I saw, Levette wrote, Courtney Morgan, and this is true. And I was talking to someone about this just yesterday. He helped recruit a lot of their players from that championship team. Courtney Morgan did. And when Washington and Michigan played, both of those teams, Courtney Morgan assembled. So before we get to talking about why they doing this, why they doing that, why wouldn't they? It's called being smart. Now, there are some things that I've got some more information, but I'm not going to put that out there as right now, because like one thing Twister did say, we're in the middle of a championship run, a college football playoff run. We don't need the distraction, even though it's an an unwanted distraction. But it happens. But I hope and pray that Coach DeBoer doesn't take it and everything. But I'm telling you now, there's a lot of news out there, and it's not just centered around Coach DeBoer. No, he's not the only coach that has come up. But I'm gonna say this, just like it was at Penn State, and it's funny, Twister, that this comes up because this makes the second Big Ten school, like you said, the second Big Ten school within the matter of less than a month. In less than a month, that has come after our coach. Penn State, we all know, now Michigan. But I want to remind everybody of something. And that's this here. There's another name that's out there that people are forgetting about, whose name came up first and foremost when Coach Harbaugh was first rumored to leave Michigan, and that's Brian Kelly. Don't forget that now, because when all of this first came up a couple of years ago, Brian Kelly's name was first to come up out of all of the names. Now he's no longer at LSU. Brian Kelly's out there. So, like Twister said, this is just going to be one of those sagas that's going to be a wait and see saga. Now, I want to encourage everybody, our listeners here, and even those that may be listening after all of this comes up, this recording goes out and all this kind of stuff. You're going to hear a lot of stuff. Don't believe it. Until Coach DeBoer, so let me just stick with Alabama. Until Coach DeBoer verbally says, I'm resigning and going to Michigan, until you hear that, don't believe it. I'm just saying, the media is something serious, man. The media is something serious, Twister. The media will put a spin on something and have folks mad with everybody. This is why I don't report everything. Some stuff that I could concerning this matter, some things that I got, and you know, because I don't just talk to y'all. There's a lot of folks I talk to a lot, and from different fan bases and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of noise that's out there, okay? And that's what I refer to it as noise and chatter. There's a lot of it. But I've been in this world long enough to know when to keep your mouth closed, don't bite, don't jump, and all that kind of stuff, because some of it is a setup. You see what I'm saying? It's a setup. And so there's a lot of noise out there. And so all Pianoman is saying is don't fall for the noise. Don't fall for it. There's a lot of noise, Twister. There's a lot of, what's the word? That's another word I'm looking for. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of chatter. There's a whole lot of this, that, and the third.
They're just trying to keep the people talking.
Let's put it this to you like this.
They're trying to get people talking. Trying to get people talking. That's all it is.
And there is a paper trail. And it's crazy. What's up, Huggy? What's up with you? Good to see you, man. Good morning. A lot of people, and there's a lot of people, Twister, that are talking. Pianoman won't be one of them. I'm not even going to repeat it. I'm not even going to say what it is, what it's referring to. There's some news items with names and this and that and the third. Some stuff came to my phone. So you have to exert wisdom. You have to exact wisdom here. And so I'm not even going to refer to what happened. Okay. I'm talking about with our coaches and things like that. A lot of fake news. And then some stuff you don't know if it's live or Memorex. You don't know. But I'm going to put it to you like this. I'm with Stephen Hicks. I wish they would leave our coaches alone. But Twister made a point. I made the same point last night on Twitter and with some more friends. If Alabama is such a dumpster fire, if Alabama is such a trash program, if Alabama this, Alabama that, Alabama, if Alabama is on fire, if Alabama's just disintegrating and just rotting away from the inside, then why in the world have two Big Ten schools back to back, two big schools, prominent schools? I'll name them: Penn State, Michigan, coming after Kalen DeBoer in less than a month. That ought to tell you something right there. And for folks, Twister, that's putting the coaches down, putting this, that, and the other down, what you're telling to get on, other folks are saying, come over here. Be careful. That's the other point that I'm getting at. Be careful. Be careful. While you're telling somebody to get on and everything, somebody else is telling them to come on and everything. And here you are in the middle or at the beginning, in the beginning of a playoff run, Twister, in the beginning of a playoff run. And now here comes the distractions. Here they come. I'm with you, TP. Bama in the playoff. Anyone saying Bama's trash is a fool. No, Twister, some things may not be going the way we want them to go. And I'm one of them who don't like what I see. But Twister, you will never get me. You will never get me to trash my team. Never. And I don't care who's coming at them. Leave our folks alone. I know we can't make you do it, but go mess with some. Look, I'm going to tell y'all, like Fred Sanford told Esther one time, go ugly up somebody else's house. Go ugly up somebody else's team.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Ohio State. I don't mean
Yeah,
no harm,
they're the
Georgia.
best team. They're the best team in the country right now.
I don't see none of these teams coming after Kirby Smart.
Mm-mm.
I don't see none of these teams going after Ryan Day. I don't see none of these teams going after Dan Lanning. I don't see none of these teams going. I think y'all get the picture.
Oh man, we still in their head. It don't matter. Alabama's a symbol. Alabama's to them. Yeah, it's the brand, and it's still a nightmare because the reason I'm saying they're still a nightmare, Alabama's dominance still hunts them. Even though it's in the past now, Alabama terrorized that country for over 17 years. And they can't get over it. Now Alabama's down. All they're trying to do, they already have the casket ready for it. They're just trying to put dirt over us. They're trying to make sure we stay dead. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make us extinct. Alabama's no more, no matter whatever piece of Alabama they got, they think they might come back. We finna get it out. We finna stomp it out. We're gonna stop the flames from burning. We're gonna if Alabama get on fire, let's cool them down. They're trying to cool Alabama's jets right now. Alabama had an okay season. I ain't gonna say it was the best. Now Alabama in the playoffs, and we doing okay. We had a great season because we beat ranked teams back to back. We lost the championship last week. It don't matter. But everything they see Alabama probably coming back to dominance, all they're gonna do is try to put out the flame before they start rising again. That's what they're doing. Georgia ain't nothing. Ohio State ain't nothing. They want us because we terrorized them for almost 2 decades. And every chance they get to get the last laugh on Alabama is take everything Alabama had. Whatever Alabama had is gonna be gone. They trying to make us to one of the sorriest goddamn programs in the country. That's all it is, and Alabama's not gonna die, no matter how they try to do it. You can't kill is immortal, basically. Alabama been dominant in the early 1990s. So we know Alabama is already made up, and we already know Alabama is a symbol. So, and I'm not saying that as a fan. Alabama been dominant for almost 100 years. So, no matter what they trying to...
Hold up, Twister. For those of us that's a little older, see, you said the 90s. We can go back to the 70s. We can go back to the 70s and see, and you see what I mean? And,
yes, sir.
The same thing happened for those of us that know. The same thing was going on with Bear Bryant. It was going on. It was going on then too. Alabama. Listen, Alabama was running stuff even in the 70s, and as quiet as it is kept, even back then, as quiet as it is kept, People were trying to poach Alabama even back then. Now you didn't hear about it the way you hear about it now, Twister, because the media is vicious, but you didn't have all these different venues of media that we, the general public, have privy to now. So what happens is that the more somebody put out there, the more things change, the more they really remain the same. It's the same. So this has been going on, and even in the dark days of Bama, they were still coming after Bama. Okay, like Twister said, they were still coming. So the only thing I disagree with Twister on is Bama's not down. Bama's in transition. Transitions take time. I got to thinking about it the other day, and Coach AA, Coach Crystal, their coach is now Twister, so that's not Dr.
Coach ain't Dr. no more.
That's not just AA. That's Coach Crystal and Coach AA. I want everybody to put a handle on their name. That's Coach Crystal and Coach Double A. All right.
Dang, I've been working too long. I done forgot they done changed the names, man. I've been working so much. They done changed the names. What else? Who else done changed?
We'll talk about that later, Twister. But here we go.
Go ahead.
But like this, everybody's coming after Bama. Bama is not down. And after having a talk with both Coach Crystal and Coach Double A and everything, I had a thought. Even in the midst of all the schoolwork that I'm doing, there's some downtime that I have, very little to be exact, but sometime in my downtime, I get to thinking about things that I read, things that I see, all that kind of stuff, right? Well, Twister, I got to thinking about something. 10-3 in this era of football is actually not bad.
It's not. 9-4 last year wasn't that bad. They came to boys first year. That wasn't bad. But we didn't make the playoffs, but it wasn't bad. That's even better.
Because guess what? Where would you rather be? Let's just use 10-3, all right? Where would you rather be? 10-3 or 5-7?
10-3 all day. We got more wins than losses.
All day. Well, who was 5-7? Mm-hmm.
You won 5 games and you lost 7.
Let's get down to specifics. Who was 5-7 that we know?
Auburn.
Yes. Do you think all that whooping that they doing and Bama's 10-3, Bama's in the playoffs and all that good stuff, don't you know Auburn deep down inside would really love to switch places with Alabama? Don't you know that? You know that.
Oh, of course.
We all know that. We know
That's why
that.
they got me. That's why they got rid of Mr. Freeze.
Man, Mr. Freeze got rid of himself. He froze on up. Anyway. See, nothing. I ain't gonna kick a man when he down. But
No, he ain't. Hey, I ain't gonna throw that out there because shoot, Auburn was a top team, and they're not used to being back to back. Yeah.
Twist. You know what I was gonna say?
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe that's the problem was Mr. Freeze got the Sharon Moore. man.
Oh man.
Man, look at him.
He might have most hey, they're supposed to be talking in the back end.
Hey man, maybe they had a golf game together. Man, ain't no telling. Arrow Squad, what's up, Arrow Squad?
Oh wow.
Man, maybe Mr. Freeze got the Sharon Moore and Sharon Moore fell for the rat poison. I don't know.
Hey, come on now, Sharon Moore. You need to be. Hey, Sharon Moore. He trying to be like Sharon Moore. Have all the women.
ain't but one Shaman Moore. You should have been. Hey, I don't give a who. If you were trying to be like Shaman Moore or more paint, you should have kept your butt out. That was should have happened. Now I'm just saying.
Mr. Freeze trace again. All these coaching with these women, bro. They must have had it home at their wives. Their wives they must have been doing it too good for them or something. But that's not our business, though.
Man, I'm telling you, man, Mr. Freeze and Sharon Moore, they must have had a talk in the steam room. Hey, man. Sharon Moore.
But yeah, but back to what I was saying, Auburn ain't used to having this losing season like this. They want to get back to where Alabama at right now. They want to go back to their Cam Newton days, their Cadillac days.
And Twister, but wait a minute. All those days were really short-lived, though. Think about it for a minute. They were short-lived. Auburn has not consistently been in the limelight like Bama year in, year out. You know what I'm saying? Auburn hasn't been like that. So let's just be honest about that. But I'm just saying is that they're around here, and if you're on different social media venues and you're listening to Auburn fans, they just woofing it up. Bama this, Bama that, Bama the other. But the fact of the business is Bama is 10-3 in the playoffs. Auburn is 5 and whatever and didn't make anything. And from what I understand, Twister, is that Auburn was going to get invited to a bowl game and they turned it down. That's their fault. That's their fault. That's their fault. I'm just saying. That's their fault.
Hey, who did eliminate Auburn from the bowl game? We did.
We did.
Yeah, we kicked them out. So
exactly, Twister. That's why they don't like us, because they're not us, and they're not going to be us. I mean, like, come on, man.
Cam Coleman, his rumors about him is spreading like wildfire. Him transferring from Auburn.
Just saying, man.
Man, they worried about us. You better worry about y'all top receiver. He might be going bye-bye. And then sure enough, we stick him in the gut if he come to Bama. Just saying. You heard it here first.
Yeah, we gonna get you. We gonna get you. It's a lot of talking, bro. I got to handle up on something right.
Well, with all that money you got, well, with all that money in that goddamn Cybertruck they had for that boy.
I'm telling you,
that ugly truck they gave that dude. Yeah.
And so, like I said, man, I am so just disgusted with all of this news and everything that's going on. And then all of a sudden, here Bama is in the middle of a playoff run and everything, or in the beginning of it. And we just, man, I'm just saying, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. I see Auburn. I'm not surprised either, Sissy. I'm not surprised by nothing Auburn does. All I'm going to say to Mr. Golish is this, Coach Golish, is this right here. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. So but then the other part of that, and we're going to move on, and that's this here, because I'll Twister, while I got you here, I'm just going to be on a few more minutes. While I got you here, bro, we're going to talk a little Bama football right quick. Only thing and I'm done with Michigan when I say this. It's some singing getting ready to go on. Good morning, Dino. It's some singing getting ready to go on in Michigan. And y'all know what I'm talking about. And one last thing. Steven, sir. Wait a minute. Here we go. Steve. Oh, man. Come on now. Steven, if you don't say anything else today, I'm with you right here. You said a couple of things this morning I agree with. But this right here, the only way these rumors will stop, that needs to happen right there. What Steven just said. That's how you stop that. You want to stop all listen, there's your answer to how to stop a rumor from it won't stop it from spreading, because people gonna always believe what they want to believe, and the media twisters gonna always put out there what they want to put out. But when you have something that come from the horse itself and said, I'm either staying or I'm leaving, that until this happens, what Steven is saying is going to be this talk here, this talk there, the talk in the middle, this, that, and the third. That's what's going to happen.
And Pianoman, it's just like a news something. Oh, let's just throw this out there. Let's see, let's get him everybody talking. Okay, let's just say, can the boy going to Michigan? Let's just put it out there. Let's put it out there so everybody's all talking. It's just like they sprinkle stuff like that. Oh, they're going to start talking about it. Now, we're going to sprinkle it out there. This here, right there. This here, right there. This is right here. Everything, get it out there. Get it out there. Get it out there. Get it out there. The media know what the hell they're doing. Yeah, and people are going to talk. They're going to take the bait every time. They throwing out fish hooks, and they all bite. Fish here, fish there, fish there. They going fishing, and they snatch.
I wish fishing was that simple.
Man, shoot. If it comes to Alabama or any coach, oh, man, the whole country going to be talking. You don't hear nothing about Georgia. You don't hear nothing about Ohio State, Oregon, or whoever top 10 who on fire right now. They're coming after us because we still a nightmare. No matter what position, what condition Alabama in, Alabama have hunted them for over almost 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
And Alabama has been dominant in real time in the early 1900s. That's what I really meant to say. So in the media, they just trying to find some way to weaken Alabama to a so-called mediocre team now, or a mediocre program. So if Alabama be on the news, all eyes on me. Rest in peace, Tupac. That's basically what it is. They want us to have to be distracted.
Well,
And
I'm
back
gonna
to
tell you but Twister, I'm gonna say this, and I'm hearing all that what you're saying. But the fact of the business is because the way things are set up these days, bro. The way things are set up these days, I'm gonna throw I start two messages here. First thing is right here, and right here. She's talking about Coach is talking about Coach DeBoer. He needs to shut this down today. Now, Let me tell you why. He's got to. All of what you're saying is true, but responsibility still lies on him. Want me to tell you why? Because here's the other thing right here. Here's the other thing right here. It's something that Jeff said. Hold up. Rumors can kill a team these days. Rumors.
Yes.
Rumors. And Steven just put something in the chat, and it slipped by me because I didn't think I was going to be starring in this morning and everything. But Twister, we still have recruiting to worry about. Recruiting. This is some guys signed last week. Thank you for coming and everything. We figured we were going to get you and everything. But now we all know how that game is played now, Twister. And let's just hypothetically say, no, I'm not going to hypothetically. I'm going to keep this at Michigan. Not just rumors, man, guys who are at Michigan now, it's lots of them. Even recruits are now wanting out. You hear me? They're wanting out now. This is why Dr. Crystal is saying, Coach DeBoer, and I'm not putting him on the negative hot seat or anything of that nature, because that's not what this is about. But for the sake of all that's holy, for the sake of the standard, if you're not going to go, please say, I'm not leaving Bama for Michigan. I'm not leaving Bama for anybody. Due to Coach Saban. You remember when Coach Saban had that 2-quarterback issue going on and the media was trying to get him to speak on it? And so Coach Saban made the statement and said, I'm not going to
do it, but quit asking.
So quit asking. That's the stand Coach DeBoer is going to have to take with his coaching situation. I'm not going to Notre Dame. I'm not going to Michigan. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to Timbuktu. I'm staying at Bama. That'll shut it all down, because it goes back to like what Jeff said. Rumors can kill a team, not just Coach DeBoer, but the team, because you're looking at recruits. You're looking at transfer portal. You're looking at everything. This is not my day of college football anymore, Twister. This is a new day, and so many different options. So I'm with I'm sorry, Coach. I'm with Coach Crystal and with Jeff. Rumors can kill a team. And then here's the other thing Coach just said. DeBoer is going to have to realize what you just said is to put a stop to Alabama's reign in college football as being the standard. This is about attacking the standard. Like what you just said, Twister, all of that's fine and good. And what y'all saying. But until he comes out and say, I'm staying with Bama, until that happens, until those words are uttered, you're going to keep getting what you get. Those words have to be uttered. It's almost likened unto a point to where you get all these rumors about a guy and this girl, this, that, and the third. He's leaving his wife. He's leaving his girlfriend. She's leaving her husband. She's leaving her boyfriend. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. Goes back to what you said, Twister. The media is like going, like you said, going fishing. I wish fishing was that easy. Fishing ain't that easy. That you just throw it out there and they bite. No. Unless you're fishing at night in the Gulf of America at the shipyard under the lights. Now fishing is that easy because all you do because they're biting at whatever they think is in the water and you can catch them. But under a normal circumstance, fishing ain't that easy. Well, guess what? In a normal circumstance, what we're facing today, the media is throwing something out there and they know it's not easy. But the problem is, Twister, I'm gonna talk to you off camera today, bro. I'm gonna tell you what one of the problems.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you off camera. But bruh, I'm gonna tell you something. It's some crazy stuff. Coach Crystal, Coach Double A, Steven, all of y'all. It's some crazy stuff out there that's being said right about now. And my prayer, my hope, my aim is for Coach DeBoer to put it all to rest today. I'm with Coach Crystal. Put it all to rest today, Twister. Put it to rest today. Put it to bed. Just like you did the Penn State thing, put the Michigan thing to bed. I know you don't want to. I know you probably don't want to do it. And Twister, you know what? I can only imagine what it's like to be Coach DeBoer right about now. You got a playoff game you got to worry about, Twister. You got players you got to worry about. You got this, that, and the third. And you got injuries on top of injuries just with your team. With your team. And now here all of these distractions are coming.
They know what they're doing, Pianoman. They know what the hell they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Man, all I know is I love my team, man. I love my team. I do. And right, wrong, indifferent. I love my team. I do. But I hate to see what's happening with us right about now as far as this rat poison is concerned. These distractions are concerned, Twister. I'm with you, bro. But I'm with Coach Crystal. What she said and what Jeff said, what even Stephen Hicks said, until some stuff gets hushed by the coach. It's got to get cut. It's got to get hushed by him, Twister. It's got to get hushed by him. Only he can prevent forest fires. Only he
That's
can.
true.
And I'm not saying that to be funny, but this is a forest fire that's about, and that's not to put any what's the word I'm looking for? No disrespect on anybody or any parcel of the land that has gone through it. I'm using it as an analogy. Only he can put this fire out. Only Coach DeBoer can. And it's got to be put out today. Because we're in the beginning stages, Twister, of a playoff run. And now here we come being linked to this here. Not anything Coach DeBoer did, but it's what Michigan is wanting. All I'm going to say is don't fall for the rat poison. Rumors can kill. Rumors can kill. Rumors can kill.
Man, you say about the recruits and the players and the transfer portal and all that, this and that and all that. It can start one little bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. Like one bowling ball can spoil the whole pins. One negative thought can spoil a whole program. It's true. It happens. So if I was Coach DeBoer and the rest of the Alabama program, ignore that crap, be focused on Oklahoma, and they just make a deep run in the playoffs. That's all I can say. We got to worry about the injuries. The players are going to be healthy enough to play Oklahoma. You know, Ty Simpson's head back in the game. If the running back's coming back, if Quaver's coming back, if LT Overton's coming back, all the rest of those players coming back, you know, to play for to play Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We got that to worry about, not this mess. Ignore this garbage. It's just like the devil trying to put something in your ear. Ignore what the devil's saying and go about what your gut tells you to about winning the championship. We have a second chance on life. Don't let this shit right here distract us.
Bama
That's exactly
hater.
what the hell they're doing.
Really, Bama hater? Really? You sure about that? You sure about that, Bama hater? I thought now Bama hater. I don't know what's your age, and I don't care. But bro, the standard was there before Nick got there, player. The standard was there. Ask anybody. Standard was there back in the gap.
I told him the early 1900s. That been there,
bro. Ain't left. But I find it funny, Bama hater, and good morning to you, Bama hater. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't see nobody coming after Miami's coach, Mr. Cristobal.
Pianoman. He just trying to get you there. Hey, Pianoman, he trying to get you there. He trying to get you out of pocket. That's what these trolls do, man. That's what these fools do. They trying to get you to talk so they can get. I got him off his rocker.
Man, I've been here too long for that. Can't get me out of pocket. Only thing you can get me out of pocket is some money. And the only way I get some money out of me is that I got to want to spend. That's how that go. So
that's what I like to hear. That's how it is. That's what these trolls do, man. They trying to get you out of. They trying to get you out the rock.
No, I don't like what you say about Bama. But I woke up in a new Bugatti, doggone Coach Carl. I woke up with a new problem. Man,
Coach Carl, yeah.
But I'm gonna put it to you. We gonna get ready to get out of here because man, I got some work I gotta go do. But I'm gonna call you in a minute, Twister. So just hang by the phone. You want to? Bama hater. You know what? You wanted Cristobal fired 2 years ago when he didn't kneel and lost at Georgia Tech. Apparently, a whole lot of your folks wanted him fired, but they didn't get y'all didn't get it. So,
he a Miami guy. Oh, yeah, why? Miami. He talking smack, and you got a goddamn place like Duke representing y'all conference? Man, get out of here. You talking shit. Man, get the hell out of here. Moving on.
What's up, Bama? Bama haters upset. I don't pay Bama hater. I don't call him a troll. He just don't like Bama. He's one of millions that don't.
Like everybody else, we all hate it. We all hate it. Come on, man.
Let me tell you something. Bama hater is Bama hater is one of them dudes. When he say Bama hater, he's Bama hater. But I know some folks that hate Bama more than he does. He is listen. Bama hater is a pussy cat compared to some cats I know that really hate Bama. Man,
come on, Pianoman. We both live in.
Talking about hatred. Oh my God,
Pianoman. We both live in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It is a lot of Bama haters over here.
Good Lord, almost a whole town.
Come on, Pianoman. We know. That's why I'm just laughing at him.
Look, I can't even go up in listen, Twister. I can't even go up in a sports bar or something, or where they're selling a particular wings. I cannot go up in there in Bama paraphernalia. I cannot do it without getting the stares, the turning your nose up, and this, that, and the third. I almost have to have a bodyguard, bro, when I go up in some of these places because they can't stand Bama. They can't stand them. If I walked up in there, J. Cole, peace and blessings to you. Shalom, my brother.
God bless you, bro.
If I walked up in there in a Slippery Rock t-shirt, oh, come on in, brother, come on in. If I walked up in there in a Jackson State, Alcorn, Mississippi Valley, doggone it, it can even be Tougaloo. I get the love. I walk up in there with this Bama shirt on right here, and brother, you gonna think that I done cuss somebody out. Pianoman, the one, the only, me, cussing somebody out. Man, you can't. And so Bama hater, that's why we laughing at you, bro, because where we're from, the city in which we live, that is a off limits name here. Am I right, Twister?
Yes, sir. Man, I went to Louisiana. Yes, the Louisiana with Alabama clothes on. Bro, they looked at me. like grinding like tigers for real. And I'm like, yeah, all black with Alabama shirt on. So yeah,
Twister, hold up, Twister. Obama hater. Let me be honest. I haven't, because when I asked you about the time, the chat was going so fast, bro, until I missed what you told me. So if you go back to my YouTube, Bama hater, and tell me again what you said about the time, then I can be able to put that in there. Then I'll be able to put that in my schedule to make sure I come and support you. I gotta come and support you, bro. I do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about me, and we're gonna get ready to get out of here because I do have something I gotta go do. Just because a person is non-Bama, that don't mean I hate them. I don't. When we're all out here, and when I tell you all in my closing that this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in and for everybody to get something to eat, what I mean by that is no matter who your team may be, support them. And me as another podcaster, I'm going to support them, whether they're Miami, whether there's Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State. Hey, you supporting me? Let's support you. We can disagree without being disagreeable, because this thing is for entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It ain't like NBC, ABC, CBS, or somebody else is paying any of us, because we're not. We're not. We are independent artists. Yeah, that's what I like that.
I'm gonna say it like this here. Let me say this here. I don't like Georgia at all, but I like the podcast on what Big Dog Brett doing, Uncle Lou doing.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, them two, they're hilarious, especially Big Dog Brett. He's really good at analyzing the game. Uncle Lou, always entertaining with those glasses he wears. Yeah, man, I like Uncle Lou. And I like Big Dog Brett. Those guys, I respect them dearly because they know how to entertain. Shout out to those boys. Shout out to those brothers. Yeah.
So and part of the reason that I did not move to Washington is because of the fact that, me doing the show out there would have, I would have had to be up like, there's 9:02 here, Central Standard. Out there, it'd be just 6 o'clock in the morning. You see what I'm saying? I would, it's a time thing. But then by that same token, you don't hear of a lot of podcasts going on about football out there. That's a different end of the world out there when it comes to sports, Twister. You see what I'm saying? So when we interact with others, man, I count it a privilege and an honor, man. So this is OG Gilda struck again, y'all. But anyway, I just like supporting people. It doesn't matter who they are. I just, I tell you, who we talking about, Coach Crystal. But anyway, y'all. But Twister, get ready for a phone call. Get ready to call you here in just a second, bro, and tell you what's going on. Tell you some stuff that's going on. But y'all have a great day. I gotta go, because after I get through talking with Twister, I gotta go hop on this darn PowerPoint that I'm doing on putting up assembling a new police team and all that kind of stuff. I got stuff to do. Good morning, being on my GM, man. Good morning,
shout everyone, man. I'm glad to talk to y'all again. Just been working so dang much
and everything. Twister, always good to rap with you, brother. And I know that they keep me busy. But Twister, I want to say this to you, like I said to Bino, like I said to Icebox, and anyone else that's a truck driver, bro. Thank you for all you do and helping keeping America what it is. Because, bro, if it wasn't for you all,
you're welcome, sir. Appreciate it,
bro. We would not. I couldn't make my dollar store run to get my cheese and crackers every now and then. So I appreciate you, bro, and all
no
you
problem.
do, Bino and Icebox and anyone else that drives truck. We thank you, just like we do our military. We thank you, and also all those guys that's in blue in our police, our law enforcement. We thank you. We thank all first responders of any caliber. We thank you. I thank you for all that you do. Okay,
yes,
and
sir.
so with that being said, that's gonna be our show, man. We spent the majority of our time because I wasn't even going. Okay, Coach Boy has an interview that just went up on the Dynasty podcast. Okay, cool. But listen, everybody, I'm gonna say this morning. Shout out to all podcasters everywhere, especially like Coach Carl, Coach Al, B Sharp, Coach Sean, all those guys are sharpshooters, and just my humble opinion, on the block, the No Negative Free, Jonathan and Marvin Constant and Coach Carl over there at T-Town Media, all those guys and everything. Tez, even though he's SEC and he's Auburn, but Tez is one of the most realest Auburn fans that you want to meet that's podcasting. Support these guys.
Amen to that.
Shout out to all of them. And then shout out to DSGB 84, he and his dad doing the Georgia stuff. And even Bama Hater, even with Miami. All y'all, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to you. And let me tell you something. I say it again, Twister. This kitchen is big enough for everyone to eat, everyone to cook, and everybody gets something to eat. Okay? So don't be so sour. Don't be so sour. Don't be so jealous. Just get in there, do your thing. And I promise you, if you serving up something that somebody likes, they're gonna eat. All right. So with that,
yes,
case, everybody stay focused, drive, and go forward. And Bam Damn Sports. I can't forget Spencer, Icebox, all them cats there. Those dudes are legendary. Okay.
Man, they're wild. They wild. Them boys wild over there.
And how in the world can you forget the legend himself? KB, Kangaroo Black. I talked with him yesterday.
Oh, I missed this show. I heard that them Georgia fans were getting on him all last night. I'm like, man, I missed it. Been working, couldn't get a hold to it.
And I'm just telling you. So you and I got you, Eric. We don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And
Roll Tide.
And everything, but I do support others. I'm not that big of a fan to where I tune out everybody else. My fandom's not like that, you know. So I'm just gonna put it and I'm gonna put it to you like this. It could be Alabama part of the reason some of these other podcasters come on, because they need something else to talk about. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes that's how you got to look at that thing, man. You know, Bama takes over the airways and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, but everybody stay focused in the name of the Lord. And remember, you can do all things through Christ to give you strength. I promise you that you can and everything. But listen, we got playoffs to worry about now. We ain't got time for all these distractions, player. We got playoffs to worry about. And, bro, let's do the doggone thing. So until in the morning, hey, hats off to you. Let's continue to pray for OG Gill. I understand what's happening. I just hadn't said anything, but I just told him this, and he'll tell you that I said it, that when the Lord gets through with him, OG Gill is going to have one awesome testimony. And I'm just going to leave it like that. When the Lord gets through and everything, he's going to have one awesome testimony. All right. So with that being said, let me clear my throat. Buster, 3-Stroke Charlie. Man, look, let me tell you something. 3-Stroke Charlie done been in the news here lately. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. 3-Stroke Charlie done been in the news here lately. Buster, 3-Stroke Charlie. 4-stroke Fred, 5-stroke coach. If it's any 6-stroke, don't have a stroke. That's all I got to say. Man, y'all running the news right about that. So I salute y'all. Y'all just make sure y'all keep it together and everything. I want everybody to have a great day. Forget them hedges, forget them trees, forget it. All I know is Oklahoma, y'all next. That's it. We coming for you. We coming with revenge. And so we gonna do what we gotta do, okay? All right, everybody, y'all have a great day. And and be sure to support all of our other Tide podcasters and everything. And even go in there. And if you, anyway, support everybody that you want to support, right? I want y'all to have a great day. Pray for Pianoman. I'm doing the best I can under the circumstances. And with that being said, Pianoman is out. Have a great day and roll tide. See y'all tomorrow.